It looks like we got Maria Nate, who's popped in here. I'd like to get her take on it. She's definitely been paying attention to this. Maria, how are you? What is going on there today?
Well, you're seeing the swamp creatures rise. You need to understand that all of this was done under cover of darkness here. They went behind both chairs' backs and put these budgets together without them knowing, and they basically just hijacked the committee. So yeah, this is some bad. This is bad for Idaho today. Very bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. And when you say they went behind the co-chairs, it's hard to sit back and watch this happening and then see Senator Scott Grow, the co-chair of JFAC, allow this to happen. But I'm not quite sure there was much that he could do that wouldn't have just prolonged or postponed the inevitable. We might as well just let it all happen now so that everybody watching can react. But do you think, where do you think they're sitting right now? Were they just as shell shocked? He seemed to be okay, by casually going through the motions.
Yeah, well, I think that they knew that they didn't have the votes. And the other thing that I find really disgusting is that they did this when the other co-chair was gone, when Wendy Horman has been very sick for the last few days, and they went ahead and undermined all the work that she's been doing. So maybe Grow just saw the writing on the wall. And at that point, what can you do? He's facilitating the work of the committee. Do I wish that he would have said something? Yes. But I don't know. I didn't get wind of this until just a few minutes before JFAC started.
Wow.
And so they have clearly been working on this. This explains why they let those maintenance budgets go across the floor, because they had this plan all along. So I was never willing to take a victory lap because I didn't.
You can't
believe it until the votes go down, right?
That's so true. You cannot give them, and you can say, hey, things look like they're going well, but you got to stay on guard and you got to keep going. Mm-hmm. And the idea that they're using motion after motion to just put all this money. We had one of the votes up on the screen. You can see that the original motion was to pass a budget that was like $74,000, and then the next budget was no, we want it to be $34,074,000. And just okay. So what do you think is? What's the next step here? It sounds like we just had Representative Tanner on, and he said there's a lot of budgets to come. There's a lot to go through. When they come back next week, everybody knows the kimonos are open. Everybody knows where everybody's standing now, and you have the votes to see it too. You had Representative Miller, you had Representative Lambert and Tanner, and all down the line voting no on this, going back to the old ways. Mm-hmm. Same thing on the Senate side. So everybody kind of knows where everybody's standing. I know they just had a caucus and they probably hashed out some stuff there perhaps, but what do we expect? What's the fight going to look like next week?
Nuclear war.
Yeah.
Burn it down, scorched earth. Lines are being drawn right here. The message needs to get out that you have this Main Street caucus who can only do this because they team with the Democrats. So let's just think about for a second. That means the Democrats are running the Idaho legislature right now, because the Main Street caucus has to go to them to pull them to their side. And I'm telling you right now, there is vote trading going on like crazy. Kevin Cook, I'm just going to call that dude out. He is trading his soul, his votes, everything. He has a terrible cell phone bill that he has been trying to get passed, and he is trading everything to get that bill across the floor. He allowed Melissa Wintrow to introduce that contraception bill, which has died every time. He gave her a hearing for that ridiculous bill, but they won't give Freedom Caucus members hearings on any of their bills. So, yeah, who's running the show here?
Yeah, it's clear. When as you said, the Main Street caucus is caucusing with the Democrats, and all they want to do is spend money. That makes sense. That's the Democrats' MO. So this is no surprise. Mm-hmm. But this vote trading that you're saying, this answers a lot of questions of why we haven't seen the library bill yet. Why bills are getting pulled from the bill on the Blaine Amendment, repealing the Blaine Amendment, that's being held, but for what purpose? It's not that it needs to be rewritten. It's it's a resolution that's going to the people. So you can just see that certain bills and holding bills on calendars. I'm shocked that 415 went through the teacher carry bill. I'm shocked.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know which deal. Maybe that was the deal to allow for the JFAC thing today. Who knows? But this is the kind of insider baseball stuff that we're getting lost in. But this is the stuff. This just proves that the swamp is alive and well in Boise, that there is a Boise swamp here, and we're watching these shenanigans go. So Maria, tell me, do we have Speaker Moyle? I mean, he needs motivation here. He's a conservative guy. He needs motivation. He needs to do the right thing. And I'm sure that there's plenty of other conservatives that are not so vocal, like the Freedom Caucus is, that are trying to rally and do the right thing. So we're trying to get people to contact Speaker Moyle. Is that what we need?
What I want you to do is contact Speaker Moyle and tell him to stay strong and that we support him. We support you, Speaker Moyle. We got your back. Do the right thing. We're behind you all the way. And then you need to go blow up Chuck Winder, because this is a House versus Senate little battle going on. The Senate is trying desperately to control this process because they want to control the Senate. They know that they're right on the edge of losing Senate leadership. And so everything is about the next election. That's what's going on right now. Everybody is looking to the next election. So Moyle, we support you. We got you. You know what you need to do, and we are there for you. Winder, we're coming for you.
Well put. Okay, Maria, what else can we do to help you guys? Where can we follow you? What can we keep tabs on?
Just go follow our Twitter. It's Freedom Caucus ID. Follow us on Facebook. Get on our Substack, idahofreedomcaucus.substack.com. We're tweeting about this. We're posting about it. Go find our members. Follow them. Lenny is doing a great job. Herndon's doing a great job. Follow you. Follow John Haida. Follow Think Liberty. We are getting the message out to the people, but it's going to take all hands on deck. We don't have the money like they do, but we have the people. So get out there, people, and get off the couch, get on your phones, get to Boise. There's a lot at stake here. I don't think people understand. We are on the precipice of turning into Colorado. It's not good. It's not good.
It's not good at all. Okay, Maria Nade, Executive Director of the Idaho Freedom Caucus, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a good weekend.
We're going to be fighting all weekend. There's no rest. No rest.
All right, good. Good warriors. Good warriors. Thank you, Maria. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, folks. Okay. You heard it. That is incredible. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.